Allow me to have a minute of your time to tell you a principle about team building. Now, to have a regular job and a regular life, to pay the bills, and to maintain a standard of living that is average is possible for everyone. Everyone that has the ability to breathe, to walk, to think, has the ability to provide for themselves. Now, what happens when a community or a person cannot help themselves because of a natural disaster, because of an unforeseen circumstance? That is what happened on February 6th of 2023. There was an earthquake in a area of Middle East that is mostly Kurdish populated, and in regions between Turkey and Syria. The middle of the night, Chato Wani, the president of the Kurdish House, gets the news, makes a couple of phone calls, and within 24 hours, the community comes together. And then he's thinking ahead. He's thinking, okay, how do I reach out to other Kurds to do the same? He coordinates with Ottawa Kurdish House, the second Kurdish house that we're establishing. And they get into the action, and within 30 days, they collect 45,000 pounds of food, necessities, diapers that I saw myself. I was involved in the whole process as well, but I wanted to recognize the team and the initiative that this team took under the circumstances that one could not help themselves. At the same time, I've got a phone call from another friend of mine who works in Istanbul, and his family is back east in the cities where the earthquake happens, and he's crying, and he says that I'm really lost. Can you help me? Say it again. How do I comfort this person in crisis? Now remember, part of my job is crisis management. There's no crisis that you will ever go through or you have ever gone through that I haven't been through. So most of my friends and family understand this, whether it was through war or other things that happened throughout the last 50 years, half a decade, half a century. Whoa, here we are. Just getting started to bring these communities together, to uplift you, my friends who are on social media, who are wondering what is happening. I love team building. I am proud to say that I have been able to build teams around the world. Most of the times with absolutely no resources. Just the words that you use, friends, have power. The words that you use to communicate have power in every religion. In Islam, for example, it says read. The first thing that says iqra, read. And in the beginning, in the Bible says there was word. In the beginning there was light. And light is images. Images are words that we create ourselves, my friends. I am so proud of our community that is coming together. We took initiative to reach out to those people who are in distress, and the government of Canada. I wanted to thank the government of Canada who is taking initiatives to make it possible for my friend who called me in the middle of the night, lost all of his family, and is reaching out to me to express himself. It's making it possible for these people to come to Canada, and when they get here, we have a plan at the Kurdish House, because we're going to train them in record time to be able to get integrated with the Canadian community without any challenges. I know some of you have been here for 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. All immigrants that I know that come to Canada have a dream. What happens is you're 5% of your country. That's how you're able to come to Canada. When you come here, you fall under 95%. And you have to climb this up. And sometimes it's gonna take you